you know what it takes to get prepared to buy a condo in Southwest Florida right now?
It's a lot. You need to find out what the new rules are.
You got to listen to this episode and understand what they are.
Really, Mary?
Welcome back to Really Mary. I'm here with Cheryl Stokes from New American Funding. And Cheryl, today I want to talk about some crazy things that are going on with condo guidelines and what's happening with the rollout of the changes with those, because it does impact a mortgage.
It does.
And how can that, what are they and what can we do?
Well, there are several, and they have phased them in over time. They really started in April, and some went into effect immediately. Some are rolling out in August, and one of the greatest effects is rolling out in January. So the things that went into effect immediately are with new construction condos, you needed a PERS approval, and that's where a builder would get permission from Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac to make that condo approvable during construction. That now goes away, and the lenders will be approving those condos. Now, what that methodology is specifically, we're not sure yet. But the lenders will be responsible for approving those condos, and there will no longer be a PERS approval on new construction.
So good or bad?
I think that one's a wash.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure out, and every lender is going to have their own set of overlays to get that done.
Yeah.
But I think that one's a wash.
Okay. Wash or zero. We got the win, loss, and the wash column, okay?
That one's a wash.
That's a wash.
That one's
okay.
a wash.
What's the next one?
Okay, so a good one is, it used to be if you were an investor and you wanted to buy in a property and there was 50% investors in the building already, you couldn't go forward. That goes away. So the investor requirement has gone away, and so for investors, that's a positive. Because they can now buy in a building. That's a win.
Okay, so we have one in the win and one in a wash.
Zero wash.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so the next one is all HOAs are required to collect 10% of their budget for reserves, their operating budget. Many do not. And so there was a way to get around that with what was called a limited review in Florida, where they could put more money down in varying degrees depending on the occupancy, and we wouldn't look at the budget. That has been eliminated.
That does not sound good.
That's not a win. So
that is a loss.
Means, that's a loss. What that means now, limited review goes away, and that's as of August 1st. So no more limited review. You have to collect your 10%, or you have to look at alternative methods for getting qualified.
Okay, so we have one in the win, one in the loss, and one in the wash. And we have one more.
And we have one more, which is the most significant. And there are some background things that are going on also with insurance and the HOAs. But the things that are most important to buyers are these items.
Okay.
So the big one, starting January 1st, is that 10% collection in reserves is now going to be 15%.
That does not sound good.
That is not a win.
That
means all these HOAs who were barely collecting 10% in reserves of their operating capital now have to collect 15%.
But I'm gonna go to a win. Some of them are already doing that. I mean, one of our condos that we have a few listings in already, I thought we were gonna have a problem with it, and no, they had tons of reserves.
Some are proactive. So here is the small piece of a win surrounding that.
Oh, I like that. Give it to me.
If they've done their structural reviews, if they've done a reserve study, all their structural's done, and they have a reserve study, and what a reserve study is, it's like the elevator, the pool, all of the things that have to get repaired in a building. And the elevator has 10 years left. The roof has 30 years left. If they've done a reserve study and they have the correct amount year by year in their reserve study, they might not have to collect that 15%.
Cheryl, that sounds like a win in my book. I feel like we have two wins, a wash, or at least maybe
a win and a half, or
a wash. We could have
wash.
two washes and a win and a loss.
It's a wash. But I mean, there are some really good proactive HOAs who have done all of these things. They're prepared, and it'll be fine. But the main thing to remember is if you're a buyer, you need to talk to your realtor and understand that these are occurring, and are the buildings that you're looking at ready for the changes, because you don't want to get your heart set on a property that you then cannot buy.
Right. You can't get a mortgage for it.
So be prepared.
You heard it here. You got to be prepared. But at the end of the day, it's not as bad as the news may make it. We've got some wins in there and some washes and maybe a little bit.
There's always a workaround.
Yes.
But be prepared.
Always work around with a great mortgage lender. So until we see you trying to buy, knowing you're wanting to buy a condo, we know that you'll love to be here in Southwest Florida. I'm Mary Bartos with Bartos Group of Premier Plus.
Cheryl Stokes, New American Funding.
Look forward to seeing you here buying a condo.